Hey guys, so we had a really good comment on my last video around HubSpot contracts versus your current system. Justin Humphreys was basically asking if you always had to go in and click a button to create a renewal deal, which would be a terrible experience if you have hundreds or thousands of and you're just renewing them every year. There's really no need to manually go in there and do that. And the quick and short answer is that you can automate this. You don't have to use the manual option to do that. And just as a refresher, what I showed before was on a contract here, you would go to actions, click on create renewal quote, and then that would create the renewal deal associated with it. Now, you don't actually have to do this. You can create renewal quotes if that is structurally sound to how you do contracts and quoting. But if you just want to create the renewal deal, you can use a workflow. In the workflow triggers, if you go to data values and then record meets a set of filter conditions, you can go and select contract as a beta object. And then if we click on contract properties, we can do renewal date as the trigger here. And so we can change this to something like is less than 30 days from now. And that will allow us to trigger this workflow 30 days out from when the renewal is going to happen. So we can create the deal. If we have any process behind that deal, then we can have it go through that process. Now, we can also trigger it on the renewal date so that it just creates a renewal deal in the one stage in HubSpot, but it's up to you here. Depends on your process, depends on your purpose behind this. You can also trigger this to reoccur every single year. So with contracts, since the single contract could be living for the entire relationship with the customer, we might want to turn this on for every year so that we're recreating the renewal deal every single anniversary, if that's what we want to do inside of HubSpot. So this can be great for forecasting. It's a great way to build in HubSpot going forward. This is why in my video, I was like, this is completely game changing. It was a mess before to do something like this, but now you can actually get forecasting in around existing and recurring revenue without a giant pain in the butt. So I'm gonna click next, and then I'm gonna turn on Reenrollment here so that every time this happens, we're gonna get a new renewal deal created. And then I'm just gonna click on create record for our action step. I'm gonna do deal, and then we just fill out the information here. We can do renewal. I'm not gonna do all the data. I'm not adding in the company name. You could add in the company name here if you wanted to, so you know, like company name dash renewal. But for this demo, we're not going to do that. And then, like I said, we could put this in whatever pipeline we're working. We can put it directly in close one, or maybe we can just move it into a contract sent stage here. Maybe they just have to confirm the renewal, right? And then what we can do is set the calendar date for 30 days after the action running. So now we know it's closing on the renewal date itself. For the amount, we can pull that from the contract. Let's see here. So we could just pull in annual contract value would work. And so that would be the total value of the deal. I can add any timeline activity just like everything else. I can add in line items if I want using this interface here. Otherwise, I probably have to get a little bit more complicated with some custom code and pulling from the contract itself and putting it in the deal. But overall, if you're just trying to capture the high level annual contract value, you just do that, click on save. And now we have our workflow. That's it. Now we're automatically creating renewal deals when we want, relevant to the contract itself. So Justin, I hope this answers your question here. And it was a really good question. I think a lot of people would have that question. So make sure to go look in your workflows and look at the contracts object. I'm Dan Saavedra from Merge Your Data. Thanks for watching.